Kingdom Hearts is the kind of game that there's too much story for me to like actually play it at this point.
I think the problem is that Nomura, the director of the games, keeps trying to set up too much stuff for future games. Where Kingdom Hearts 3, half of it was building setup for the literal next saga. And I'm like, Nomura, please! This is supposed to be the end of the saga.
Hey, Vault Hunter! Have we got an opportunity for you? You don't want to miss it!
I don't want to miss it.
I don't want to play it.
It's like, well, there's the answer.
Where do I go?
Favorite room.
Because it mainly adds context to the mobile game.
Except right here.
Gotta get out here and stretch my legs one of these days.
Okay, time to get serious. As you know, our supernatural podcast Mysterious Lair has been following a string of interplanetary murders. And I believe all of the killers were being possessed.
Sounds about right.
Alright, was super expecting more pushback on that one. But I think we're looking at Iridian tech. We've been finding symbols at each crime scene, right? I've told all the Crimson Raider patrols to be on the lookout for them, and I just got a sighting alert from a scout on Necrodefeo. We're going down there for some alien ghost hunting!
Hey, you're coming along!
If I'm gonna fill Lilith's shoes, I gotta show the Crimson Raiders I can lead from...
Nice.
Yeah, I'm tired of her talking.
Yeah, same.
I like how after the Necrodefeo's been found, now it's just like, yep, everyone's going there.
Well, I wish... I like the scope of this game a lot. I really like the different planets that we could visit, and I really liked all that stuff. I wish certain parts of the planet had been way more fleshed out. Like, I wish... Wait, can I not walk through that? Okay. I wish Xylorgus wasn't my favorite fucking planet. Because it's the only one that feels actually, like, almost real to me. Because there's so much about it that was fleshed out. There was so much about it that was shown to us. I feel like Necrodefeo still has so much that's just, like, hidden from us.
You don't...
I would love to explore more of it.
I agree.
But it's just, it's not there because they haven't put it in yet. If they were even going to in the first place.
I agree. You know what? Something that I am disappointed by, because it kind of like, I thought there was going to be more of it. The company Faction Wars.
Yeah.
They kind of like talked about that, and then it just kind of ends up being between two companies that basically just don't really do anything.
Yeah, like the TDR stuff, like, especially because they show us in the director's cut all that extra stuff. I can just travel us. In the director's cut, they show us like the TDR stuff. Like they have like a fucking tape, like a cassette tape that we could have fought and stuff like that. Like there
There's
needed
a floppy disk.
and a floppy disk. Like I just the things that they talked about that this game would have, certain things that aren't in it are really disappointing to me.
I think there's that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff missing. And what bothers me though is that there's a lot of stuff in the trailers that aren't in the game too. Where I'm just like, excuse me, what the fuck? Like there's that one cutscene in the trailer where it's like it has all three. It has like what were they? Wainwright and
That's not good.
and
Hammerlock and Aurelia.
Hammerlock and Aurelia all in one room together, and we never see that happen. And I'm like, are you serious?
I don't know if you got. I don't know if it's clear to you because it took me a couple minutes to figure it out. If you stand in the water, that's what spawns these guys.
Yep, I figured that out.
That's a what?
If you stand in the water, it spawns the like reavers. Revenants. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like it's really weird, like watching the trailers back and seeing that there's so much scenes in that aren't in this game, and I'm like,
this is verbal over here, on me. Mans is hanging from a tree.
oh,
Just his legs.
yeah.
See, this is something that wouldn't have been in 2.
Yeah,
less than no chance.
This is something that was in 1, but would not have been in 2.
We officially have another murder. Let's see if we can. No.
Which is why I am glad that the director for 1, or the storyboarder for 1, came back. Because I do like 3 so much more than I like 2. But I think
I just like 2 more because of the villain. It's Jack.
yeah, Jack is a fantastic villain.
There's a warning.
So if they had been able to,
Akiyama.
Wait, who said that?
true.
I didn't say anything.
If they had the villain writer,
Coming from over here.
which so the writer for 2 just write the Calypsos,
Say what I think we're all.
I think it could have been a lot more
Endless
interesting.
field of spikes, creepy whispers.
Probably.
Calypsos have a lot of potential to be like interesting, but
We can't
kind
go
of
now.
fucked up.
A case
I
like
still want to
this is
see like
exactly what
a
mysterious
actual
wonder needs to
rivalry
break
between
through.
the two,
We have to
Here's
besides
investigate
just like a
this
side
too.
quest.
I was just throughout the entire story. I thought that was going to be a thing because we keep seeing them kind of like give each other dirty glances, right?
Yeah,
But we
Yeah.
never really
fucking-
see anything come out of that. But
Yeah,
I think the
like,
thing that disappoints me, right, is that there's a fucking weirdly vast difference between the writing of the Calypsos in the main story and the Calypsos in the Ecologue.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the Ecologue Calypsos seem far more interesting than the Calypsos we got in the main story.
How did Toxic die?
How did he die so far over there?
What are you doing over there, Toxic?
Why are you muted?
I'm not muted. What do you mean?
You weren't talking.
Well, yeah, because I wasn't talking. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, we were still asking you questions and you refused to answer them.
Well, because I think it was pretty self-evident.
Probably.
I died because I used the anarchy on myself. Trying to
Wait,
kill
but like,
them.
why
Why
were you
were
so
you
away?
over there?
Oh, because I was just kind of wandering around.
Okay, let's come over here. Come over here.
What's up?
Come over here.
Yeah, I'm coming.
This fucking
She raised the wall with her siren powers.
She pulled a Maya.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, makes sense. She is now a siren.
Keep forgetting I have superpowers now. Come on, let's look around.
Don't worry, guys. Beware the 7th
Getting
siren.
louder. But
Let's see. Not saying it's the case here, but what? Oh, I forgot.
This is not your path.
Hey, you're gonna help me out, bot. He just doesn't care.
go
Let's
Move
see.
forward.
away.
Okay, so Poke, to answer your question about like the whole right between the
Something doesn't want us
Calypsos,
here.
yeah,
Which means we're
I
on the
mentioned
right track.
not saying it's the case here, but
Come on.
there were actually two
Think I can
fighting teams
shield
for
us from
both
the worst
Fire
of it?
Emblem Awakening and Fates
What
that
is
did
that?
the story and one that did the supports.
That
So that might be why. So there might have
So
been
two
something
different
similar.
writing teams handled the Ecologues versus main story.
Possibly, yeah.
Possible. That would make a lot of sense, to be honest.
Yeah, because like as Jack mentioned,
It's
why
just
they
really
kinda
weird to me.
had, different.
Feel it.
Yeah, it's just really weird to me because I like the Calypsos and the Ecologues and find them really interesting, right? Then the main
Yeah.
story, I'm just like, I'm sleepy.
Did she just break it?
Sense.
No, she did. Oh.
Oh.
Yo, are we getting an IMAX movie?
Alright, I have to walk away for a second. I haven't finished this, so please don't
Must be
continue.
corrected.
Okay.
The twin A-causals must be delayed. You will kill their informant. The prime instrument must reach the Promethean vault first.
Huh? No.
Don't like the sound of that, to be quite honest.
Same.
Come on. Now we need to know more.
After you. Like, way after you.
We gotta wait though.
I know, I'm not moving.
My arm is freaking out.
Can you elaborate?
I am jerking off the shaft of my gun. High speeds.
You know what I want? I want to meet the writers that handle Final Fantasy 14 stories now, because like they've been fucking on.
Don't talk to me about Final Fantasy 14. I got dragged into that hellhole. I am addicted. I hate it.
Okay, but like here's the thing, right? A Realm Reborn isn't like crazy, right? Then you get into everything after that, right? Like Heaven's Sword, Stormbreaker.
We kindly just got to Heaven's Sword, so.
It gets better with the expansion, and Endwalker, I'm excited to see how that turns out.
Bennett, my Christian stream. This is not your Christian stream, my friend.
This
has never been a Christian stream.
This is not. Any time that when all four of us are there, it's never a Christian stream.
Yeah.
It is literally the spawn of Satan stream. That's what we call it now.
Like, I will say, so far from what I experienced from Final Fantasy 14, the main story, like for AR, obviously a little bit boring.
Oh yeah, no. Like, the story for Realm Reborn is boring, and you're gonna have a pain with the after story too.
Yeah, it's like because I only just got to Ishgard basically, and like the cutscene before that with the whole like thing that happened with Robon. That was interesting. The whole thing with Moonbreeder, I liked, even though I'm also upset because I found out that they cut out stuff with her, and because of that, it made it felt like she basically was just introduced into the story just to die. Kind of situation, even though there was like much more with her, but apparently that got cut out from the actual game. So I'm just here like, well, shit.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, Realm Reborn is probably, like, even though it's better than what the original game was, it's still kind of meh. It's just apparently with, like, every DLC, every expansion after that, it got better and better with quest designs and story.
Yeah, from what I've seen, and the fact that, like, your character can actually, like, reply back in various ways instead of just being the stereotypical silent main protagonist who just says yes to fucking everything.
Yeah.
I will say though, I am enjoying Machinist because gun.
Because power of gun.
Yes, and I am planning on getting a Gunbreaker so I can be a tank.
I remember, I never got around to doing it. I remember wanting.
I heard Gunbreaker.
Or the Gunbreaker class. I wanted to get that, but I never ended up doing it. At some point, I'll go back to 14 and do that though.
You all disgust me.
I think what I really love about 14, though, is that it allows you to have multiple different jobs. So you can have like different classes and different weapons. And I was just like, yes, thank you, Swear.
Yeah, that is my favorite thing about it as well. Right now,
Disgusting.
my main plan right now is just maxing out Machinist and focus on Gunbreaker so I can first time that I have empty. Probably so my friend who's mainly a main healer enjoys healing fucking 8 star.
Yeah, I remember. I can't remember what my main class is. It's the it's Dragonlance or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, it's Lancer.
Lancer, yeah, the Dragon Lancer, yeah.
They turned into the Dragoon.
The Dragoon, yeah.
I have a
my class that I picked because I was like, oh, this seems cool. This is really fun, and I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I have friends who I have a friend who played the game originally on PS4 or PS3, whatever.
You're done.
He still plays on a controller on PC, but if he wanted to, he could easily be a top tier raider. Because the people he used to raid with are now one of the top teams for raiding.
Oh damn.
So, like, they convinced me to play the game a bit. I think I played Archer and then I played Machinist. And those were probably the more enjoyable ones that I had because you don't have to stand still for the casting. But the most fun I had in Final Fantasy was the PvP.
Let's check it out.
That's right, I tried the PvP, it was weird.
It is very weird. Like, the original PvP that I tried was like a weird MOBA.
Okay.
Because you had tanks and stuff that you could spawn. like giant mechs that you would fight with.
The one I did was so it was like
Team fight game mode.
yeah, the big team game mode. We have to like have points in there.
Yeah,
Keep killing.
that's also a fun one though. Like
It was, yeah.
I'll figure out how to work this.
the complicated part for the PvP just comes from like knowing what all the classes can do and knowing when you see them what the class is. Because there's so many different races that all look slightly different for each class.
Yep. I don't remember how to pronounce it. It's been so long since I could pronounce it. But my character was a cat girl race, the Mikote, or how do you say it? Mikote? I don't know how to pronounce it because it's so weird. Mikote?
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
Something like that, probably. But that was the race I picked.
You're not finished yet.
Yeah.
It stopped.
Like
It really doesn't want us to see this stuff.
I don't know. I just can't do MMOs.
That's
It's just
fair.
not something I can play.
That's fair. It's just because like I started playing MMOs like at a fairly young age, so like they're kind of a part of my life at this point.
MMOs is how I actually started talking to people online and actually started playing on PC, funny enough.
Nice.
It also...
Oh, look.
Must be
I think like as far as talking to people online, Halo was the one that got me into talking to people online. But my first ever PC game was an MMO, that being Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Why?
For me, it was Soulsword.
The end itself. I see ruin. I'll do as you say. Just this once.
I missed Toon Town.
It was
So they said
helping us. Keeping the COV from getting to the vault.
it said the twin causals, so that clearly means
Why is it fighting
the
us
Calypsos.
now?
Yeah,
Right.
That's what I thought.
I'm assuming
Guardian
so.
I've met has either tried to kill me or used me for its own purposes.
Say shit since I
Even if
actually
it was
completed this
helping
up.
us, I doubt it's a friend.
It was.
I'm saying I ain't saying shit since I completed this.
Oh, you fucking whore!
Then it has answers.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was the only reason why we pushed on, even with
My Lilith is gone.
without Raven here.
Yeah.
Like,
And he could say yes if it was the twin. Like he could just agree or say no if they're talking about the twins. Because if they're not talking about the Calypsos, then I got to spend time thinking about what else the fuck they talked about.
I'm just saying I ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah, so he's neither confirming nor denying your assumption.
Yes, exactly. That's the problem.
Well, I
Too
think
bad.
that's the
I
best.
can break this now.
I think that at that point it is.
Fucking MMO players, dude.
Man, you changed ever since you started playing fucking Final Fantasy, man. You fool.
I thought I knew you.
I thought you were different.
Oh, you're my friend.
Whence you came.
Thought you were better than WoW.
Oh, fuck a wow. I ain't touching that garbage.
Dude, I have a friend who loves WoW so much. It's insane. The amount she loves WoW.
I've tried getting into WoW before, right? To the point where, because I tried to get into it before, like
Where?
after Star Wars: The Old Republic, because I ended up buying all the way up to whatever the current expansion was out at that time. At what, if anyone remembers what it was at 2011.
No.
Yeah, that would have been whatever expansion I tried out. I think it was Cataclysm or Mystic Pandaria, one of those two.
Well, I stopped playing around before, like.
But I tried it out, and I remember like,
Come back. We are
kind
stronger
of
together.
interesting, but also boring. Because I think the problem is going from SWTOR, which has fully voice-acted quests,
Oh yeah.
to WoW. It's probably not the best way to introduce yourself to MMOs.
If I were ever to go back to an MMO, and I've tried out Sweater or SWTOR, I've tried out Final Fantasy XIV, and I've tried out WoW. If I were to ever go back to one, it would probably be SWTOR. Just because I like Star Wars.
My only problem with SWTOR is that free-to-play limits you so much.
It does, but you can buy once, and the entire game is unlocked for you.
Yeah, that is fair. You can spend just like $15 and everything that's been released up to that point is unlocked for you.
The course must be corrected.
Which is like valid. Like that's a worthwhile payment if you like the game.
Vault of the architects.
Yeah.
It must be ready before the prime instrument arrives.
Please, I don't want to help the COV. I'm a Crimson Raider.
What is irrelevant? The course must be corrected.
This is why I didn't say shit. Because the game tells you literally right here.
I mean, the fact that it was like twin causals.
Helping us, just getting us into place. For what?
Just getting us into place. That was it.
Those subtitles did not match.
I know, right?
What's up? Not alright? Honestly, couldn't care. I don't like Minfilia. Just saying this right now. I don't give a shit about the bitch.
She's so hot though.
I think fuck off. I don't care if she's hot.
I didn't really care for Minfilia. I thought like, oh, you're interesting. I don't really care for you though because you're not interacting with me a whole lot.
She's basically the Princess Peach of that universe.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like apparently she's better in like the expansions and stuff, but it's just how it's like I just did not give any shits.
Yeah. I think part of that is probably just because Realm Reborn doesn't have the best writing.
Yeah.
But isn't I will say I think now free to play includes Heaven's Ward too.
Yeah.
Yes, free to play includes the entire base, vanilla, and Heavensward.
Yeah, and you can do a lot more now. And that the only limitations you really have when it comes to free to play.
Alright, boys, we gotta find Ava.
Yeah, I'm looking for
only limitations you have is you basically can't go and interact with other people via stuff. You can't like send whispers, you can't fight people. Other people have to do it, you can't send them because they have to do it. Gameplay wise, the only things you can't do is interact with the market board to be able to buy gear from their wheel. That and you actually can't do PvP.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a problem for me because I've bought all the way up to Shadowbringer, right?
Yeah.
So it's like really the only thing I need to do is like pay for a sub, but I'm not currently paying for a sub, so I can't play the game at the moment.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't even switch so far, so I'm like good follow.
Yeah, no, like we buy Shadowbringer and like everything, like you get a fuck ton amount of content that you'd be busy for so long.
Yeah. Even though funny enough, my friends like telling me that I'm kind of speed running through some of this stuff.
Oh, are you?
I'll never say that there isn't enough to do in that game. It's just I feel it. Sometimes it actually feels like there's too much to do.
Okay, here's the thing, right? I got into the after story, right? Because I had finished a Realm Reborn story, and then I got into a Realm Reborn after story. I think it's called the after story or whatever it's called.
It's like that, or like I know they refer to it as like patches.
And then I'm playing through the after story, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, there's so much. It's going through base Realm Reborn, and I'm like, there's a lot of story content, and that's really cool. But holy hell, it's a lot. And then I get to the after story, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to do just. I think the after story before they cut it down was.
Where the fuck she go?
It's 1.5 times longer than the base story.
Yeah.
Literally, so many of those quests could cut down if they had cell phones.
That's true.
Which is funny because they could talk to each other like telepathically, basically. I think we need to kill.
And yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we need to kill like the episode.
They don't call. They're like, hey, brain buddy.
Oh, also, fuck Nero.
Nero.
a good
Yeah,
band.
he
I don't know why
played
you're
fiddle
shouting.
while Rome burned.
Hunt together.
Hey,
That's all.
look,
I can't
man.
remember who that is.
Ex-boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's like there's those two missions that were basically just movies with the amount of cutscenes and like story that going in. Like, God, yeah, I did not need to know about half the shit he said, and it got to the point like when it came to like dealing with you and that kind of shit. I just spent my time just like chatting with people in the party, like via text, just talking about random shit.
I can't reload this.
Why should he Wicked texting your ex while drunk? Because he get this.
Hell yeah!
Too weak to survive.
I will say I've also learned. Don't. And this is to be a bit of a side for you, Pope. Don't trust lancers, ninjas, and dragoons.
Oh.
They are literally referred to as the suicidal classes because they will always jump ahead of the time to go in.
Yeah, I've read about those. I've seen videos on YouTube about that. It's funny because I ended up rolling into that stereotype at one point during one of the dungeons. I fucked up and I was like, oh shit, I'm doing exactly like the meme. No.
Like every time I see one, they always end up saying like, seriously, is this just tradition now?
Yeah.
Ready to pounce.
You good?
Okay, that sucked. This guardian is trying to keep us away. That means we're close to finding answers.
You found a chest.
Accept your fate.
Here we go then.
No, wait. Actually, I think this is fully AFK, so we should wait for him.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that. Alright, let's go. What did we just have to do? We fought Ava?
We found Ava, yeah.
Well, they haven't found us, but...
Now we explore it too, I guess.
Okay.
Going
Well, this reminds me of something.
Is this a raid?
Yeah.
Is this a vault?
Dude,
is this a vault of glass?
It's just straight up vault of glass. Look at that shit.
That's legitimately, it's like the first thing that came to mind is like, vault of glass, hello? Is this what Atheon is trying to hide?
Right.
Truly?
Another cliff.
Squares are floating behind us.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, this is some like Vex tech shit, alright. I mean, it fits with the Guardians.
I mean, considering that in this case, then the Vex are the Guardians.
We've been the Vex the entire time.
I guess
I wouldn't
this,
put past
in
you
this,
to do
in
that
this
as a
place
test.
we have
the light in my ass.
Yeah, well, it looks like you opened it up with your ass. Congrats.
The course can no longer be corrected. Though the twin acausal threat was eliminated, another acausal's actions have proven catastrophic. When the key vanished, so too did
Why are we talking to the con maker?
The key? You mean when
Er.
Lily Firehawk Elpis?
The actions of your leader did not merely bend the course, she shattered it. All of our work is for naught.
That's what you get for trying to control us.
Yeah.
Acausals like you are chaos incarnate, unguided,
Chaos,
ripping holes in the fabric of
chaos.
causality like eggs.
Renegade for life!
Flesh. But you are correct. You cannot be
Blood for the blood.
Sick of these. I'm sick of these. What was it again? Baseless.
Superman punching.
Must be removed in
Oh yeah, that's a con maker. If I ever saw one.
Oh, welcome to basically this game's second version of a raid boss.
I need ads.
You'll get some soon.
I need ads though.
Yeah, there you go. There's that.
Oh shit. I don't want to be in that, I feel like.
Holy hell! What the hell?
Let me fucking phase lock something!
Wicked, stand in the water.
Yeah, I would if it actually let me phase lock.
I can't see
Like
shit.
that's the problem. Not necessarily not having spawn, but here we go.
Thanks, buddy. Woo!
There you go. Go on, spawn one. Go for him. We kill him. Go. Come on. Face it. Oh, you slut. Come on. No, don't go after that, you dumb bitch. Where'd he go?
When I actually fought against this bitch, I was like, yeah, okay, kind of decimated with 2 roses.
Oh, that did nothing. I mean, I don't think I have the build set up for this, but I know that if I can get overcharge or like the overkill thing going, and it actually goes for him, I can do a fuck ton of damage. It just actually has to like positive bind him.
Boogeyman's too strong. Yeah, Boogeyman's way too fucking strong.
I need help item. What's too strong?
Boogeyman.
Oh, yeah. So.
Why legitimately just like one? I can't see shit. Bro, someone cleanse me, man.
Turn in the water.
Look, Guardians cancel, okay?
He's not doing anything, what the fuck?
I don't know, I'll take it. Makes it easier.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even able to mark her with my beast, alright.
Not well,
Almost got it. It's healing.
Oh, it's healing. I wonder if we stand in those and take damage from it, it heals.
I believe so, yeah.
That's an interesting mechanic.
Beast, kill!
Get out, get out!
I should have stopped with Earth Splash.
Solo.
There you go. I have no idea what the fuck I was shooting for half of that. Ooh, role reversal.
We did it!
Boy, enough
Do you realize what this all means?
We live in a large deterministic universe.
Primary heat exchanger? Not Poe. None of you are on Mo's anymore. Okay.
What? We solved our
Oh, hey, by the way, I got a mod for you, Riddens.
officially a true
Yo, bro, what's up?
success story. Sponsors for life.
That's it. There you go. That's
Let's
the last
just
thing.
shoot.
Let's leave this place.
Oh, that's cool.
Chest.
Oh.
Also,
Yo, are we gonna
the
get
new
back to
weapons
mythic
we also-
class?
Bunch of chests.
Like I said, this is literally a second raid.
Very close. Yeah.
Casting magic does it again.
Okay, a super roll.
You have a chance to win a copy of
Oh, the flood.
A scourge. What?
Find something for me?
Oh yeah, volcano. Oh, no, no, volcano.
Yo, did anyone?
Mysterious amulet.
You heard what that guardian said. That I'd find what I was seeking.
It wins
There's
you like
only
my
one
new
thing
weapon.
that can mean.
Where?
Lilith's still out there.
What is that?
Lilith's still out there. We're gonna find her. Oh, you mean that theory was true?
Here. So you can have a look.
I didn't realize it was like when you said it was short. I didn't realize it was this short. What?
Yep.
Not bad.
Also, we got a new relic, which says absolutely nothing on it. Like,
Really?
I'm kidding. If you look at it, this is a serious artifact, and the effects is...
I like how this thing shoots.
Yeah, no, it's a fun weapon.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, the way this mysterious artifact works is basically what it'll do is when you put it on, it will actually spawn in more iridium chunks in the area, and when you break it, it gives you more iridium. So you essentially use this for iridium farm.
Oh, okay. That's a rocket pad. You can take that off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
I don't want to keep it from
We're
you.
done with all the story content.
We're
Yeah.
now done with all the story stuff for now.
Pretty much.
Unless they push anything else out.
I mean, I feel like this is a really nice place to end it off on, really.
I mean, I feel like the ending of 3 was a really good place to end it off on, but then they kept
True,
doing shit.
yeah, but then here we are.
Always at the time.
I need this to not be gray, so...
I mean, hey, we're in the Vault of Glass. I feel like, you know, a good way to end it off. Oh my god, die, please. I have a fucking revenant on me who's like a badass and I can't fucking kill him! Ah! The fucking...
Yeah, I feel like... I don't know. I don't feel like they took a lot of inspiration from the Vex, but I definitely feel like they took inspiration from, like, Destiny, that kind of stuff, just in, like, creating these... making the Guardians a lot more interesting.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. The giant triangle door, though, I feel like it's a huge inspiration from all.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, but those were, like...
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say this
It's
right
like the
now.
archway. The archway of all the other vaults, too. Like, it's more angular, but it was something that, like, existed before.
But the thing is that it's just the entirety of it. Because normally... if it was like...
I think the problem is that because we played Vault recently, that we're tying this so closely together.
I also think that. Because it's... Yeah, it's probably another Vault, but...
It's not
it's a different... It's not a glass one. Two, I think it was like that. Like, they had stuff like that in the base game Borderlands 3, too.
Borderlands and Destiny are actually just two parallel universes, just one went one way and the other went a different way.
I mean, they basically came out like
a combination between the two to make exotics more fun and stuff like that, like in Borderlands.
Like, these games, like Borderlands 1 and Destiny, came out, like, not that far apart. Like, I would be hard pressed to believe that they didn't like share some things between each other and then take inspiration from each other.
You said just Borderlands or like?
Yeah, Borderlands 1.
Borderlands.
It came out before, but it didn't come out that much before.
With that.
All right, so Borderlands came out.
All right.
Wait, what the fuck? No.
You'll have a good day, all right?
All right, take care.
Yeah.
When did Borderlands? Oh my god, it's just telling me it's all this shit. Yeah, it's just not giving me the actual fucking like game.
Borderlands
itself.
release date.
I thought it was in Borderlands.
November. That was Tales.
2009.
So...
Yeah, no, Destiny was nowhere close to Borderlands.
Was like 2014, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was super far off. That's why I wasn't
that sure.
That's why I was like really confused. I was like,
wait, what do you mean? Also went through different transformations for its development.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna call it here. I'm hungry and I'm tired.
Man, that's the game.
For now, at least.
True.
I feel like the director's cut's a good way to end it, because I feel like the next game should start with the hunt for Lilith.
I mean, yeah, but this is Gearbox.
I almost don't want a fourth game though. Not gonna lie.
I don't know, man.
But you know Gearbox is gonna make one.
No.
Yeah, after like 30 years of not making one. I mean, hyperbole, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I think this is the actual end.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
See you.
See you.